Hello and welcome to another InstaForex daily market analysis. For today I will cover euro dollar, I will speak about Bitcoin, US dollar, dollar index, gold market, crude oil and the NASDAQ 100. I will start with the euro versus US dollar, but we can see here on the weekly time frame that we had a pretty much lower low and lower high last week, closed near the low. And we have some inside so far development, inside range development relative to Friday. So from this perspective, I would like to see the break of 1.0768 in order to confirm for the downside movement towards the 1.0730 or 1.0700 mark. On the hourly time frame, market is holding below the moving averages, and so far I don't see any sign of strength. So potential for the downside rebreak and downside continuation, but we need more confirmation for this downside continuation. Bitcoin versus US dollar, we had a strong downside move this morning. On the hourly time frame, you can see market is testing the rising 10-day moving average around 69,250. The downside break of 68,300 can confirm further drop towards the 63,500 mark or even the 63,000 mark, which is also a rising 50-day moving average. So far, just a sell-off and a natural pullback, so I can see further downside continuation intraday. Dollar index, we had pretty much higher high and higher low on the weekly time frame, but a narrower candle, so this might be some kind of contraction. Still, the rebreak of 104.70 mark can be a strong sign for the upside continuation, potential retest of 105 mark, or even short-term 105.90 mark. On the gold market, we had a pretty much a strong impulsive move, a consolidation, and the breakout of the tail was a good sign for the further upside continuation as alerted, and so far we are trading at 22.60 mark. So far I don't see any bigger weakness or bigger sellers at this point, but market is kind of extended on the hourly time frame and on the weekly time frame, so there will be a chance for some pullbacks maybe in the US session. And the levels to watch for a pullback are usually can be like a rising 20 bar moving average in the hourly, 2240, or even this consolidation around 2224. The further upside movement, we have the 2300 mark, like an important else around number on the short midterm horizon. Now, speaking of the crude oil held a rising 10-day moving average for a couple of days here and then had a break here, but so far there is a retest of the swing high, so we need to see if market can hold above this level, or we have sellers that can kick in the market. So if we see the downside break, and if we see like a further drop, there'll be a chance for retest of the 82.70 mark. But in case of just a pullback and retrace back, short-term target on the crude oil is around 86 mark. And speaking of the NASDAQ 100, so we had this early morning rally on the hourly time frame, and now there is just a pullback, but we can see here that market is in a consolidation in the last couple of days. Market is still holding above the rising 10-day and supporting a rising 10-day moving average, but we didn't have a bigger sell-off or a pullback on a daily time frame. So if market cannot sustain this pullback, we can see the full reverse back towards the 18,270 mark. That will be all for this update and video. Hope that you like this analysis and subscribe on our YouTube channel and stay tuned for more videos.